Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Natty here from Myokinetic Physical Therapy and Performance. And today, we're actually gonna go over sprinting mechanics. This is one of the key metrics we'll look for when we're working athletes like you who have season-ending injuries, whether it's hip, knee, ankle. The one thing we wanna be able to see is how fast can you sprint? How confident do you have when it comes to taking off and producing full force? So when you go back to your sport, you can actually compete at the highest level. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned to our channel. So now I'm gonna go over different things that we can do that I would personally do for my patient when they're in the door. So let's get right into it. All right guys, so the first exercise I'm gonna show you is the wall drive. This is how you're gonna get your acceleration and your top speed. And this is a great deal for you to do as part of your warm-up, especially if you're coming off a season-ending injury, right? Ankle, knee, hips. So you're gonna find a wall right here. You wanna get a nice forward lean, right? You notice how my hips, it's in a straight line, and all we're gonna do, we're gonna drive one leg up, drive the other leg up. Notice I'm not concerning how high my knee is going. I'm more concerned about how much force I can produce into the ground. So I'm just gonna push, and I'm gonna push, push. One thing is I don't wanna arch your back like this, okay? I wanna keep your back nice and rigid, tucking that tummy right there. Push, 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 push. And once you get really good at this, you can actually speed it up a little bit. So I can do a count where I go 1, 1, 1, or I can go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or I can do 3, or I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm driving into the ground. You want to spend around 45 seconds when you're warming up to get your blood flowing and really feel that hips working before we move on to the next exercise. All right, the second exercise I have for you guys is going to be hurdle drive. So what that means, you want to set up as many hurdles you can. I have 3 with me, that's just enough. What this is going to teach is that every time you coming over the hurdle as you're sprinting, you are attacking the ground to then go over. So you see how this mimics the top speed when you are running a 40-yard dash, when you're hitting top speed, right? So you're gonna come here, attack. You're gonna do a couple of these first, just to get comfortable. Notice that I'm using my bottom leg to attack the ground so I can propel forward. And I'm driving my arms at the same time. We wanna do this 3 to 5 times, so that way you feel comfortable before we start doing it live. And you wanna really feel your glutes, your quads engage as you're doing this. Drive, 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 right? One more back. Drive, 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 drive. So now, if we can do it faster, you're gonna have 5 yards of cone and you're gonna run into the next 5 yards. So you can see how that feels, right? So if I'm here, I'm gonna think about drive, 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 I'm gonna go, right? So that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna reset. Do this around 10 times, okay? Because we want your brain to actually figure out this is the right mechanics to do. You don't want to rush this because once you get this detail right, you're gonna be the fastest you've ever been, especially on the field, right? Same thing here. You come in, drive, 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 go. I'm gonna do for you guys one more time. Again, focusing, attacking the ground, drive, drive, drive. Notice the mechanics stay the same. Now, after you do 10 or so of this, and you feel really good, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the hurdle out, and now we're actually gonna do a full 15-yard sprint. Being the first 5 yards of acceleration, where you start taking off like an airplane, and the next 10 yards of full speed, okay? I want you to visualize that as you're getting through this drill. So let's move on to this one. All right guys, the next drill, we're gonna put everything in action. So you notice I put a hurdle there within the 5 yards. So that 5 yards, we're gonna go through acceleration. After that 5 yards, we're gonna go into top speed. That's when you wanna drive, get tall, like what you did with the hurdle. So we're gonna go 10 reps here. Make sure you rest in between a minute to 2 minutes to make sure you build up that intensity. And if you're new to this, we wanna start really low. So we wanna go 50%, build up to 60, 70, 80, and we wanna repeat 80 or 90 for multiple times. So your brain understands this is what it feels like to sprint the right way. So I'm gonna start right behind here, right? So with acceleration, we're gonna lean forward. I'm gonna push up with the front of my leg. So I'm gonna accelerate, get here, I'm gonna get tall. Right? Same thing. If I have another cone, I would put on that 5-yard mark right there. Accelerate 5, take off 10, okay? Again, you're in an airplane today. You accelerate, and then get tall. And you're gonna do this 10 times, right? Keep building up that intensity so you can get really fluid when it comes to your top speed. Same thing. Rest for a little bit. Load your hip, push up, accelerate, get tall. One more for you guys. Same thing. 5 yards for acceleration. Last 10 for taking off. Here you go. Great. And we're gonna do this 10 times. Build up your tolerance, build up good mechanics, and by the time you hit the field, you're gonna be a brand new athlete. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. With those 3 drills, you're gonna be a brand new athlete. You're gonna be faster than ever, and you're gonna get your confidence back when you're competing in your sport. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want more, we have plyometric warm-up. Click here for this video. If you wanna get higher and you actually want to jump, be more explosive, click on this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time.